Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Spiderfire001 channel. It's been a while, sadly, and I apologize for that. Unfortunately, this weekend, I spent the entire weekend working on how to sit down and edit some videos. And so I've gotten a couple new tools and whatnot, but unfortunately, I'm just not to the point where I can do this quickly. Let me quickly change some options here. Hopefully, you all are doing well today. I'm going to drop this down to 6 and make sure particles are decreased, graphics are on fast, clouds are off. Hope you guys are doing alright today. We have been working on some different things. Oh, we added a shaders mod actually. I don't know that it is on. I'm actually going to turn these off because I don't know how those work just yet. We will get back to that soon enough. And uh-oh. Okay. Alright, now we're happy. An event just happened in the world. I've been doing a lot of off-screen, as you can tell. Let me get out here a little bit, and so I'll show you what we've done. Okay, so, over the weekend, I've worked on a couple things. I built up the house. Please don't make fun of it. I realize I am a terrible builder, and I can't... Oh my gosh, they can get in here. That's terrifying. So I built up the house. And kind of added this little thing here. I added this little tunnel because things were spawning. Now, you will notice here, yes, that is Holly, the dragon, our forest dragon. And unless something terrible happened, which hopefully it didn't. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Why would you do this? What? No, what? Why did it blow up? Well, I don't know what is going on here. I made a whole bunch of new weapons, as you can see. These are all from the Tinker's mod. I'm going to try and get in here. The problem is I can't hit this guy. Okay. So that's depressing. They literally just destroyed half my bushes. Thanks, Creeper. Dang. That is really unfortunate. It dropped some type of seed, though. Pumpkin seeds. Great. Well, anyway, I've been doing some different things. Let me show you exactly what's going on. So, I cleared out this little bottom part here to try and make the place look a little bit better. And, like I said, there's an event going on. These freaking birds will just attack me, and I can one-bang them with this awesome sword. I don't have a name for my sword. So, chat... If you decide you have a really cool name that you would like to give me, I am all ears. Unfortunately, like I said, I don't have the best armor right now, and those things hurt. Oh my goodness. But I've got this Alamite Cutlass. Now, the Cutlass is a secret weapon in Tinker's. You can only make this from the things you find in a village, which luckily we found a couple of episodes ago. So I was able to make it, and I have boosted it all the way with sharpness, and I've also added a little bit of moss to it. And if you know anything about Tinkers, you'll know that moss allows it to regain its durability. So you'll notice that the little green bar below my weapon will disappear after a while. That's because the weapon is fixing itself. Adelaide is still here. I've also boosted it with a second set of moss. And I made a shovel and a hatchet, both of which also have plenty of moss to keep them around for a very long time. Now, they're not the best. The best will come from Manilium, and we'll get that in a little bit. But until that is the case, we will continue to work this. I'm going to make sure I got Twitch chat up over on the side. Unfortunately, it has not been going well, and the volume is going to be really loud. Alright, it should be good now. We'll wait for night time. We'll do some sleeping. Now, here's the thing. I have been talking with some different people, and they have said, listen, Spiderfire, we got a problem. When we watch your stream, we really don't know what you're here to do, and we don't really understand, like, what your end goal is, which is fair enough. Now, I think we talked about it a couple of times before, that one of the things I want to do is take on the big boss of the Lycanites mod, and it is Rehoboth. And he is a big nether creature, lots of health, lots of fire, and he's dangerous, very, very dangerous. But that's an end goal. So what am I going to be doing until then? Well, I made this little clipboard. And what is awesome about it, first of all, I can sit here and talk to you with my hands because nothing moves on the screen. But it also is going to let me talk to you a little bit about what I want to do, both in today's streams, which we'll do 3 episodes today, and in the future. So, first of all, I want to give a huge shout out, and let me figure out who this was because I don't want to mess up on this, on the name here. You'll notice the first thing says Celestial Surprise. Now, what I found out from one of the people who've been watching on YouTube is that we have been missing out hardcore on one of our things that we have stored away in the chests. And I think this is the right one. Let's check down through here. Yes, Anthony Campins. Big shout out to you, Anthony. First of all, thank you for watching the video. Secondly, thanks for telling me about this Celestial Surprise. Now, I have no idea what this is, but we're going to go ahead and start off with that. So, what I need to do is get back over here to the house, and we're going to look at, it was in the first stream, second episode, we found something called a mountain soul stone. And I had no clue what that meant, and at the time I had no idea what it did or anything. But Anthony informed me that apparently something very, very good is contained within. So we're going to go ahead and get that set up, and it is right here. So this is it, the Mountain Soul Stone. And welcome to the stream, whoever just came to the stream. I'm not able to see. What is up, JoJo Swag? You just changed your chat name color too. Welcome to the stream, man. So, I hope you're preparing yourself. I have no idea what's getting ready to happen right here. No idea. Mountain Soul Stone. Here we go. Whoa! What? What? That is amazing! Anthony, big ups to you. Oh my goodness. Look at this thing, it's amazing. Now I have no idea how it works. Maybe if I use a bone. No, come here. Come here. Oh, he probably can't get down here. Let me see what happens when I use a bone on him. This is... Okay, that was stupid. I admit, that was dumb. Come here, buddy. Come here, can you sit down? Here, No, come here. Come here. Come here. Can you sit down? Okay, hold on, let me see what happens. He's under my mounts mod, apparently. Active, no. Alright, can I... You could freaking take... Hold on, does that mean I can summon him? Oh my gosh! Okay, so that means he, like, loses health. Oh, this is straight banter right here. Okay, well anyway, apparently we can spawn things, and it looks like you utilize this spirit points to summon them. And since he has 4 health, I bet you use 4 of these to summon him. Okay. Okay. Well, this is really cool. I also figured something else out about this Lycanites mob. So, the thing is, I made this little fella here. Let's see if I've got him. I think I've got him on my little satchel. This little soul gazer. And what's cool about it is you run around and punch other creatures with it, and it... You don't actually... I guess you don't punch them. I feel like I punched them. And it puts them in your bestiary. And so now I can go through here and look at whether it's these little weird things that attacked me that look like rats, or these manticores that attacked me while I was in a desert, or basically anything that has spawned and attacked me. If I slap it with this soul stone, all of a sudden it works its little magic, and it's freaking awesome. So that's a soul gazer, and it is actually on here. So we have learned the Celestial Surprise. How freaking cool is that? I can't wait till we get more of those little mounts. It's going to be awesome. Now the second thing is a summoning staff, which also comes from the Lycanites mob. And I am not really sure how it works, but I wanted to save it and not create it until we got here. So I know I need to get this. So I need an ender pearl, a bone, and a piece of gold. I have a piece of gold, I have a bone, and ender pearls? Oh wait, I know where I have some. I actually need the ones in there, and I will get to that in just a minute. So we need an ender pearl. Okay. And let me know how the chat's going over there for you all, if everything's going alright. Hopefully it should be working well. The summoning staff. Now, I understand how this works, and I'm pretty excited, but I want to go ahead and make another level of it. So this one says summon minions last longer or cost more focus. Half the focus is cost by sacrificing your health in its place. I don't know how I feel about that. This staff lasts much longer but costs much more focus. And summon double minions, but at half health. You may be saying, Lucas, what are minions? And to that I would say, you remember when I went around and slapped everybody and got them in my thing? I could freaking summon them to follow me. Yes. Yes, I can. And how wonderful. How wonderful is that? Now, I don't want to use it just yet. But the way I understand it is that if I were to go out here, let's just try one. How about that? I see that guy up there. Do I have to hold it? No. Oh my gosh. And he's mine. Look at him. Those are the big eyeball monster things. I had to actually climb into the sky and punch one to get him. So let's see. Sitting, no. Follow, passive, defensive. Okay. Thanks, Swag, man. I appreciate your awesome comment there. It's very uplifting. And ironically enough, I find it interesting. Best part about Minecraft to me is the ability to make all the creative stuff. And, dude, it's just an amazing thing. But anyway, so you can summon things. I don't actually know how this will work in the long run. But I guess we'll just keep him around. I don't know how he heals. He looks like he's still halfway dead. But I guess we'll just leave it. Okay, I guess he dies after a certain amount of time. Who knew? So that's a summoning staff. That makes me very happy. So I'm going to toss that back up in here. So that is going to check off our first two objects of the day. Now the next two are going to get a little bit tedious. And I'm actually not really sure how to go about all this. Power to the people. Essentially what I want to do is make some different things. We need to get a pulverizer, and we need to get this sag mill working so that we can start getting all the stuff we need to be able to make things. So I have a few things here to be able to get some of this stuff made, and we will get started on that as soon as I do. Now there's Ghost, or Gravedigger I mean. You see he's the little white ghost dragon down here. The thing is, I don't know what happened to Appa. I don't know where he's gone off to. These two glitched out and were gone for a good, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours. So I'm assuming he may come back. I don't actually know. We'll see. And it actually does kind of upset me because he was my favorite and you didn't get to see him in his full form. And I'm sad. But when we get name tags, we'll name these two bad boys and make sure we get that all taken care of. Now I'm going to run up here. And we need to take a look into the thermal expansion. Because I believe that's going to be the first place to start off. So here's the pulverizer we need to make eventually. And it's a lot. It's a whole lot of stuff. Piston's easy. The machine frame is where it gets difficult. And the redstone reception coil. This isn't too bad. We could probably make those on demand. Even though they don't have exchange energy value. But this machine frame, actually I want the basic machine frame because you can make it with a basic machine frame. And we may upgrade it as we go. Comes with, you need glass, easy, iron, easy, and then these 10 gears, which is basically an iron ingot with 4 tins around it. I have lots and lots of ore. So something else I tried to work on was getting everything set up. I think it's still spawning things in there. I have to keep it dark so the ore berries will work. But we may have to come up with a different idea for those in the long run. Anyway, I'm going to toss some things into here. We'll throw this flint in here. Now we need some tin. We need 4 ingots of tin. Uh-oh. This is bad. I don't have any tin. I have some up here. Let's see. Okay, we have 8 tin. Well, I thought I had smelted it down, but I guess I didn't. So we'll toss this in here. That's going to give us 2 tin for each one, so it'll be 16 tin ingots. If we need more tin ingots, well, I'd be thoroughly surprised. I don't know. But anyway, we'll take care of that, see how it goes as we're going along. We'll let that sit down and do its thing. So I have some other bad news. I came over here to check on Sweetie Pie, the Yale. And actually that sun is going down, so I'm going to tell you this story in just a minute. I came over to check on Sweetie Pie, and some bad things happened. You see, Sweetie Pie's harem, the 2 regular Yale that were in there with him, have decided to disappear. And okay, great, it broke my bed. Thanks, I really appreciate that. Let's hope I can get this set up. Oh my computer's lagging out right now. I don't know if I've got too many things open or what's going on. But anyway, so I went to check on Sweetie Pie. And as you know, that is like the Yale that has been with us from the very beginning. And the 2 Yale that were in there with him, I don't know where they are. I think they've been roaming around outside, but I don't know how they got out. So I reinforced all the fences and made them much larger. And then I came across some things. While I was attempting to get... See, I think that's the 2 that were in here, and I don't know how they got out. While I was out there, I found 2 Yale who I believe have a hilarious story. This here is Slim Shady. Okay? He is a light Yale, but he has black wool. And I'm not really sure how that works out, but considering that's how everyone made fun of poor little Eminem back in the day, I'm going to say, well, there you go. Also, this is a baby. I'll talk about that in a minute. We found Sweetie Pie's gold digger. Now, you'll notice she does not leave Sweetie Pie's side. Rarely. Very rarely do you see them apart. But she also does not like Sweetie Pie, because I tried to breed them, and that's actually how we ended up with this little fella here. I tried to breed them, but she wouldn't breed with him. So, Sweetie Pie has a gold digger. She is here to take his, I don't know, money, wool, whatever he has. You know, blah, blah, black sheep, give me some wool. And so I guess that's what she's taking from him. Hello there, creeper. How are you? And goodbye. And one more. And... oh, nope. Let's see if I jump. Wow, overshot. Let's see if we can get it here. No, 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 no. Oh, hey. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, good. Perfect. I also made this double lock system because I don't know how... once again, I don't know how Sweetie Pie kept getting out. And so I wanted to make sure that we kept them all in there. So there are at least 2 fences on every single side. If they get out, they've glitched out, and I'm sorry. I can't do anything about it, unfortunately. With all that said, why are there bad things spawning? That's a Jabberwocky. I'd like to get started on this power, but I don't want a Jabberwocky just randomly around. He'll be right here if he's anywhere. Yep. And okay. Anything else in there? Alright, until we get this fixed, I am going to put some light in here because I don't even have any torches. Cool. Banter. Okay, so what else is going on is I had to create some armor. The iron armor I had broke, and so I made the Traveler's Gear, which comes from the Tinker's mod. It does not provide a lot in the way of protection, but it is very, very good for some really cool stuff. You've noticed probably that I'm jumping much higher. That comes from the wings. They allow me to jump high. The boots allow me to step up one block every single time I step and not hurt me, or like I don't have to jump over them. The vest allows me to swim fast, and that is super useful. And the goggles allow me to zoom, and eventually they can allow me to do night vision, but we haven't made it to that point yet. And the more I do this, the more that becomes annoying. So we're just going to knock those both out. I thought they looked good, but honestly, they're more frustrating than anything. Let me dump off some of the stuff inside of here. I made a whole lot of clay, and I've tried to make a whole lot of wool as well. So if you look over here in this chest, everything is sorted by color. That's so I can keep up with it as we're going through, and to make sure everything looks good. I also made a looting pet, as you may see in the bottom section here. That allows me when I'm attacking mobs to get more drops. And so I've been using that on the lapis fish, who are once again a very good use of, or a very good source, I should say, of the energy we need to be able to create things. Now let's see, we'll knock this into here. I've got these little miniature red hearts. Eventually we'll start making those into health packs, but for now it's not really super necessary and I'm not too worried about it. As we start to build up more of these, I can create different things. All of these are charges. They make little staffs eventually. Or like this Geist liver allows me to summon things and make mounts. It's a good time. With all that said, I feel like I've got us caught up. And I've been trying to slowly enchant this armor with level 30. It is so hard. Because it's just, why are there creepers spawning everywhere? It's so hard because level 30 is difficult to get in this game without level 1.8 enchanting. 1.7 enchanting is just very, very difficult to work on. And to be honest, it's just really making it a pain. I'm going to kill off some of these. Okay, see, this is the thing. Holly is worried about me. I don't know if she'll drown. I hope she won't. She shouldn't. Can you get up? Yeah, she can get up. Okay. I don't know why she's following me. She shouldn't be. That's actually another frustrating thing, is that these dragons have been very glitchy. So I don't know if that's a part of the mod just being kind of relatively new and they're still working out the kinks, because I know that they have released a lot of different updates for it. And I need to make sure I have the most updated version. But honestly, it's been really frustrating because they keep doing weird stuff. And actually, it's very difficult for me to swim in here because I have the Swift Swim now. I don't know how to deal with myself. What was that? Okay, Gold Knockout. So you see, this looting pet is amazing. You get so much loot. And I actually have more meat than I will ever need. That's raw Silex meat. But to give you one final update before I take us out of the first episode here, I also found this stuff, this Explorer's Risotto. And what's awesome is it's a combination of a couple of the meats we've collected throughout just the random adventures of like stuff, like where we found just random creatures. And what's really cool about it is it allows me to get movement speed. It gives me speed 3, haste 5, water breathing 1, which is just whatever, and then jump boost 3, all at the same time. It's perfect when you get attacked by creatures or whatever, and so that's what I've been using it for. Is if I start to get ganked, I just quickly go and use that, and it makes things very, very easy. But I think that's going to be the end of the first episode. We did not get to the power, but like I said, that's what we'll start the very next episode with. Power to the people. We're going to make sure we have the power to create a pulverizer and do a couple other things to make some lighting in the house. And then the brew pub, we'll get to that in a couple of episodes. So stay tuned. Check out the next episode if you want to see what's going on with the power. As always, thank you guys for coming by. We'll hope you'll subscribe on YouTube. You'll follow on Twitch. Check me out on Twitter. All those links are down in the description below. And drop a like if you'd like to, or especially a comment. I love hearing from what you guys want to see. There's been a couple of suggestions for some games. We'll see how that goes. And I have some other things coming to the channel in the next couple of days once I can figure out how to get them edited. And they'll be a little bit different than the series, but some mini games I think you'll enjoy. So as always, thank you guys for coming by, and we'll see you next time.